An airline losing your luggage can ruin your whole trip. So today I'm going to show you my real-life field test and honest review of Apple AirTags as a way to track your checked bag. AirTags work by pinging iPhones in the area to pinpoint the location of your item. But what if you are traveling to a destination where most people have a different kind of phone? I decided to check it out on a trip from Miami to Barcelona through Frankfurt and onward to Venice. I bought my AirTags in a package of 4 so I could give some of them to family members for future trips. It's a deal because you buy 3 and get the 4th one for almost free. Apple includes free personal engraving on the back of each AirTag, and that makes it easier to tell which AirTag belongs with which family member or which bag. I also bought the Belkin Air Tag Holder, which seemed like a secure way to attach the AirTag to my bags or my keychain or my dog or whatever, but there have been reports of AirTags being stolen from people's luggage. So I put them inside the pockets of my bags for security. I put one in my checked bag, that's the one with the TA icon. I put another AirTag, the one with the star icon, in the bag I plan to carry on the plane. Note that you have to be connected to both the internet and Bluetooth for your AirTags to work with your iPhone. They don't work with other kinds of phones. The first leg of my trip was on the Brightline train from West Palm Beach to Miami Airport. Checking the Find My app on my iPhone, both AirTags showed up as being with me on the train, and that's exactly where they were. But things got a little more complicated when I checked my bag at Miami Airport. All of a sudden, my checked bag went into a black hole. I watched the bag disappear into the baggage handling system, but the AirTag signal with the princess emoji stopped, and it looked like my bag never left the terminal building. When I arrived in Frankfurt, good news. The AirTag showed my bag somewhere in the airport, but not the precise location. During my layover, the big question was whether the bag would make the tight connecting flight to Barcelona. By the time I boarded that plane, it looked like I was sitting right on top of my checked bag, which must have been in a luggage compartment right underneath my seat. As soon as I landed in Barcelona, I checked the Find My app and saw that the checked bag was indeed in Barcelona. No worries as I waited for the bag to show up at the baggage claim. But the next leg of the trip was on a budget airline where I didn't have frequent flyer status, and what if they lost my bag? Would the AirTags prove to be helpful? I used the self-check-in at Barcelona Airport, and again the AirTag stopped giving a signal after my bag disappeared from the check-in counter in the terminal. But like a faithful puppy dog, it showed up on the plane after it landed in Venice. Overall, I have to give Apple AirTags a thumbs up. This is my honest opinion, and I was not paid for this review. They're easy to use, and it's worth it for the peace of mind knowing your bags are going to show up at the baggage claim right on schedule. I hope I never have to find out how helpful they are if a bag goes missing. So what was your experience with Apple AirTags? Let me know in the comments. And thanks for hitting the subscribe button to see more fun travel videos from my blog, Strangers in the Living Room. Don't be a stranger.